The man handed his wife's relic to the monster. After the monster ate it, her appearance began to change. John removed the monster's hood. He was very happy to see his wife in front of him, but his wife asked John in confusion what happened. John had no time to explain. He hurriedly asked what his wife had experienced before she died. Hearing this, his wife realized she had been in a car accident and already passed away. John had no time to wait. He asked again who his wife was going to meet on the day of the car accident. But before his wife could answer, the alarm rang. The 2 minutes were up. Emma tried to stop John, but without an answer, John did not want to give up. At this moment, his wife's face began to change. Emma rushed forward to put the hood on the monster. However, the chair began to move backward. The next second, a white light flashed. Emma screamed in horror.
I am your guardian. You have to listen to me.
You still don't understand. We are both prisoners.
It turned out that as long as it ate the relic of the dead, the monster would turn into the appearance of the dead and inherit the will of the dead. Simply put, the monster could revive the dead. Although the time was only 2 minutes, it still allowed the family of the dead to see their loved ones one last time. For this, the tavern owner made a lot of money with the monster. However, reviving the dead would definitely come with a price. That day, the owner foresaw danger. He brought a barrel of gasoline to the basement. The owner wanted to destroy the monster in the basement. However, just as he was about to act, the monster suddenly turned into the appearance of his wife. In this way, the owner was bewitched by the monster. A few days later, Emma suddenly received news of her father's death, but she did not feel sad because she had been abandoned by her father since childhood. She had no feelings for this nominal father. Just as Emma was about to leave, her father's lawyer stopped her. When she learned that her father owned a tavern, Emma was very happy. She quickly signed her name on the tavern's deed. At this moment, Emma did not know that this action would bring her terrible consequences. That night, Emma was sleeping on the sofa. Suddenly, a bell rang. Emma woke up instantly. At this time, she heard footsteps inside the tavern. Emma was very confused. There was only herself here. How could there be footsteps? So she took her phone and slowly walked downstairs. Following the sound, Emma arrived at the basement hallway. She stared intently at the wooden door ahead. She realized the sound seemed to come from inside. Emma cautiously walked toward the door. She pressed her ear against the door to listen carefully. Sure enough, she heard footsteps. Emma wanted to open the door and check inside. However, at this moment, a shadow suddenly appeared behind her. Emma was extremely frightened. She cautiously stepped forward to check. Suddenly, a man appeared.
Keep away from me. Stay the hell away from me.
I didn't mean to scare you. You knew it.
The man hurriedly tried to calm Emma. He told her he meant no harm. Then the man threw $2,000 on the counter and said he wanted to go to the basement to see that person. Emma froze in place. She had no idea what the man was talking about. The man seemed to notice Emma's confusion. He took out another $2,000 and said he would come again tomorrow. If Emma let him see that person, he would pay an additional $4,000. Seeing so much money, Emma was very tempted. So the next night, Emma brought the man to the basement. She used the key to open the door to the basement. But strangely, when they walked in, Emma found that the room had only 2 chairs and a black hole. Seeing this, John immediately walked forward and shouted loudly, but no one responded to him. At this moment, John suddenly had an idea. He asked Emma to try calling out.
Come out, wherever you are.
As soon as Emma finished speaking, a hand stretched out from the black hole. Emma was very shocked, but John remained very calm. He loudly stated his request to the monster, but the monster completely ignored John. It walked straight toward Emma. Emma was very scared.
Don't touch me.
Hearing Emma's words, the monster indeed stopped moving. This monster seemed to obey only Emma's commands. Emma told the monster to sit on the stool. The monster did not resist at all. John stated his request to the creature. The monster, upon hearing it, extended its claw. John skillfully placed his wife's relic in the monster's hand. Then the monster swallowed the ring. Soon it let out a terrifying scream. John immediately tied the monster to the stool. The next second, the monster began to calm down. Its hand also turned into a human hand. John was very excited, but when he lifted the hood, he was frightened by the person in front of him. It turned out to be John's mother. His mother did not like John, but the resurrected her did not realize that she was dead, until John told her about her drowning. After remembering everything, his mother immediately burst into tears. At this moment, water began seeping inside the cave. Emma and the others did not understand what was happening. While they were confused, his mother's pupils began to turn black. Then she stretched her neck as if to kiss John. Emma and the others were so scared they turned and ran, but when they looked back, they found that the mother was gone. John looked around. Suddenly his mother pounced on him, spitting out a large amount of liquid from her mouth. Fortunately, Emma put the sack back on the monster's head. After the monster calmed down, it spat out the ring, then it returned to the cave. After locking the basement door, Emma still felt very scared, but John explained, this ring had belonged to his mother before it was given to his deceased wife, and the previous owner of the tavern had set a rule, that each resurrection of the deceased could not exceed 2 minutes. John explained that this time it must have violated the ghost rules, which is why the danger occurred. After saying this, John placed the remaining $4,000 on the bar, and expressed his anticipation of meeting his deceased wife again. After John left, Emma played the videotape left by her father. In the tape, her father revealed the secret of the tavern. As long as Emma signed her name on the deed, the monster in the basement would obey Emma. The monster had the ability to communicate with the deceased, but it could only last for 2 minutes. Her father warned Emma not to use the monster's power to satisfy her own desires. Otherwise, the longer the time, the stronger the monster's power would become, and eventually it would break free and become Emma's master. And once a contract was made with the monster, she would be unable to leave the tavern. The monster's spirit would always follow her, until she returned to the tavern. Hearing this, Emma seemed to understand her father's intentions, but at this moment her eyes were full of desire. She wanted to use the monster's power to make money. Emma did not realize how dangerous her thoughts were.